Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. November 23rd, 2022. November 23, 2022. You know, some people una know say this today we expect say in the next few hours, Fisher go to pass ruling. Or something by the time they get it so they don't pass the ruling. But for some people, one can tell una first of all understand say, you know, what thing Fisher they do now with country so. The waiting Fisher don't do so to the APC and with democratic institution in Sierra Leone as a whole, as a country. What he do so for like one grand judge unilaterally, one judge by himself. He dissolved the elected executive of a constituted organ of the political party. To God in this day, I believe say one day we go test them. Now this will make we say let them carry this case go to the highest court of the land, whether the Supreme Court. Let the Supreme Court go judge this matter. But again, it goes back to PPRC. It goes to ECSL. But don't talk about PPRC. PPRC chairman. PPRC means a political party regulated the commission. No, not to regulation. They don't change it now. They confuse me. They don't change it now to regulation.
It was registration.
Registration. Thank you. Political Party Registration Commission.
Now to regulate
Yes, to regulatory. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, Political Party Registration Commission.
The concept of their role is like a regulatory body anyway.
Right. To regulate political parties. So the guy now go back to Usai Abdullahi Bangura as the chairman of PPRC under any circumstances, when the correspondence, when the video, when the audio, Usai talk for say the executive of former President Nkrumah and Payansane was illegal. Usai they will condemn them when the world no say now they say this executive illegal. I want to remind you again, go back historically, let you understand why make the APC not be even able for all convention. Now because you get the ARM, NRM, all these people take the party to court. So every time we Payansane them, when former President Nkrumah and the executive them, the NAC people, they want to organize conventions. What's in the happen? Case in a court. And if the case in a court, they're able for the convention. Some people I want to see, want to understand how we come out. For the Fisher, as a judge, get the audacity, the temerity, the mind, the gumption, for they even go ahead and make a decision for dissolve the executive of an elected political party. Thousands and millions of people voted for that executive. Then one great judge come out, they cause confusion at the party. 212 days left to elections. The party no for pick flag bearer. Now I make first of all the people wanna see they jump for position within the APC. We not encourage them. Anybody that can't talk about I want position for this, I want sec general, I want regional this and this. We not encourage them no sense today. Let them all put the energy. Let them all put the energy, their focus and their vitality into settling for one, Dr. Samura Kamara in case. And secondly, for make sure say then get rid of this ITGC business that the political party. Some people want just make this thing clear. Today we go brother with me, brother, what he say? When I profound civil society activist in Sierra Leone, get a very long history when it comes to civil society. Now, one of the few real civil society organizers they were in Sierra Leone like today. But they American brother what he say, because I don't say if you didn't tongue in the Arasa. So we get brother what he say, Cashbox stay with me, Comrade Coach there with me, and People's Power there with me there.
Before you talk about brother what he say, Cashbox brother they say, People's Power. I don't forget it today, we get a wonderful day where they celebrate to brother.
Hey.
In Oman in life when I had for Ibrahim.
Hey.
Why make me take a very serious? If you see Ibrahim, they do that, they do so they grab the money. At times, the woman would left human in comfort zone. Somebody man can need that. I tell they grab for do that there. Now, it deserve a praise because believe it, not all women they do anything in day. Not all women they will left a man. Anytime a man ready for crap, if they grab them all the money 4 o'clock just for get chance for do they come. They can't do you. You know, then can come here, you know, forget how man they consistently 4 years, you know, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
So today, na bad day. One day's opportunity for which we mama, we sister, with everything, a happy bad day. With the prayer God continue to forget long life, good health, yes, happiness and prosperity, you know. You deserve more than what they talk so. Because you know, you know it's an amazing experience. Forget to my way the support man. To then tell me up and then fight here day and night, audio, live. You make them host a studio for top boss alone. You know, it's very terrible.
Absolutely.
So you know, Ibrahim, now my way, we all the wish forget that kind of the way they support you. It get difficulties along the line, but still stand with a man.
Absolutely.
I want all put time for wish a happy, but they look simple.
Well, People's Power, it go kind of like give the last speech because in the Sabito. You know, Comrade, just like what you say, I believe say, I mean, it don't be like amazing journey over the 4 years. Of course, Ibrahim has been on this thing for the last 5, 6 years. But I guess like, you know, some of that in there, like you always say, behind every successful man, there is a woman, and I believe, say,
not a good woman, Kashi, not woman, a good woman.
Good woman, thank you, comrade. Behind every good woman, behind every successful man, there is a good woman. And sorry, I believe, say, Aja fit in that description there correctly, and I mean, like, unfortunately, I go America, like he would not make a meter, but we've talked over the video, over the phone, over video and stuff like that. And she's an amazing person, an amazing woman, and we just want to say a happy birthday. And thank you very much for looking after this troublesome guy. You know? So we do appreciate
it. Thank you guys. Thank you. But yeah, you see,
and thank you very much, Ibrahim. Added to waiting, Comrade Quetta and that of Cashbox. Actually waiting in the talk, but we beautiful sister and also we na Mamea Jafona, and I think see this na a blessing to this family, and we go hope and pray say the Almighty Allah will continue for bless this and family. The Almighty Allah will continue for keep this family and forget and Mamea and kind a very difficult like a diamond. This a value more than a diamond. I don't see nothing on the absolutely we value Mamea. So however, we want for stay happy birthday to Ram. And we will hope and pray many years them for calm and successful years them for making calm, because for all Ibrahim up to this moment they do a very good job for Sierra Leonean. It dedicates itself to Sierra Leoneans. It takes people like Mameaja, we near you for making and sure you be happy always for doing karaoke. Of course, on our way they live, we they see Ibrahim live, we can do live, and the mami who like you see the pass in the background, they try for fix one or two things behind the scene. You know, now the mami just handle it.
I think say Ajak you do by real fullback for pass.
Well, you know, the secretary to the car, so if you put the arrange document there, you put the arrange the time, then all that happens there. So Ajak back they do the work anyway. Thank you very much.
Anyways, but yeah, thank you guys. Aja, I can't say enough. It's I'm really blessed. Words are not enough to express my appreciation for her anyway. But let God continue for give and long life, and let God continue for guide and protect her and make you see many more birthdays to come. For all these years that we've been together, I know if without her, I don't think I'll be anything where I be there like today. So definitely, I wish her all the best. But some people, like how they talk no more. I want to understand exactly how they come up on this kind of thing. So now Fisher they get for go pass a ruling. But what I understand, let me lay this framework before I bring in Comrade Coach, I will go bring in, Cashbox and everybody else and brother what he's saying there. I want to understand something. You see, the ITGC in lifespan, I don't know so. What the APC people need now for going to lower level elections. So me no say Fisher don't get any other thing we get for go do, for go talk again, for go. The ITGC will not even need her anymore. We don't want her again. What do we want now? Now the TIIEMC. When our brother Ibrahim sorry, now the regulator committee, the committee will organize the lower level elections now. We're now going to conventions, then the APC get conventions, so they go pick the leaders them across the country, from ward level, districts, regional, all the way through. All the constituency them. We not say what for pick a flag bearer. So what if Fisher go for go tell we? If Fisher they look for trouble in that country, Fisher go get what they look for. They bring one great mercenary. You not forget this man is a mercenary against the APC. This one great judge then don't scatter that one country. Don't dissolve the one executive of the APC as a political party. All the case the way APC gets. Now Fisher they. Dr. Samura Kamara in case they now Fisher they param. What's kind of nonsense this our country? APC they tolerate all this nonsense. And they talk and back. There is no judge born of a woman in Sierra Leone. We got mind for dissolve the executive of SLPP. There is no judge. I see him. Can you kill them? Then give them lock them much money to peace by them. All the there is no judge born of a woman. We get mind for go dissolve the executive of SLPP. SLPP no they accept them. Come on, go on all this floor too long. Now bring it, brother. What it's in there? Wanna go ahead?
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. You know something in the next thing for talk because at least we don't do two for we nation. We do another for person for God and country. You know, Ibrahim, all the top official, no, go back to history. You know, because people enjoy the see fisher now as judge, then they forget about the thing that we don't do it to affect so many people in life. And from with them, even as magistrate, to get problem, you come on the Ibrahim until you become prosecutor. Fisher, now the person will prosecute me, we hold case them, no reason, but no evidence. Then be who prosecute Palo, we fail, hopefully then driver the driver for prosecution. Now the person will be the prosecutor about Judge Julius Abubakar Rabin, the person will prosecute Ali Foster, Kamareba, and so many other people, Ibrahim, for telling how dangerous that guy is in that society. For telling how dangerous it is in that society. When they be against me, the first one, when they charge me for subversion, I can say the Attorney General say the case not get evidence for drop up. Right in the court, a warrant of arrest to the police and say from the Attorney General say for he arrest me again. A warrant of arrest is dated 1 year before they arrest me. He dated a year before they arrest me. They count them. So you know, people never decide here. If a fisher we don't do here, Ibrahim cash box where they say you don't prosecute people who play to ransom, you put more than case by Judge Julius Abubakar Rami. The same person we be passing Palo for treason, we know to treason, they go field and drive them. The same person don't can now. We'll see what they do. We saw this thing coming and you say it long ago that this fisher who now they look so it not come for cancel problem at this party, it come for create problem. But let me tell you something, I'm waiting at the most disappointing thing. People like JFK, this time somebody who don't hold so many positions, including Attorney General or Minister of Justice, is an APC person, a former flag bearer. Some of them here, they know and then they see them. They refuse to say the right things. They refuse to challenge. We have so many lawyers, with them maybe if they get a challenge for them to do the needful thing. But they come in as a senior people in the party, senior lawyers, you know, Ibrahim, let me tell you something. It's not to novice state in law. We have a lot of lawyers and people who qualified. We don't practice over 20, 30 years. If we see somebody where I can still remember who be the jail, where Fisher then go to the final say you not even qualified for practice law as alone, then don't talk become judge so. Ibrahim is tomorrow either about for make a judgment where they create more problem than ever before. We don't talk and say Fisher and the judiciary now then they use.
No, comrade, in a few hours. Comrade, in a few hours, comrade. Now in a few hours they make these judgments. In a few hours.
Yes, few hours from now. Few hours from now, they do. Maybe the first you don't ask before they go viral. But what they do now for tell them say, if you don't do it now, listen to me. No one knows say, Fisher they about for make a judgment where they got problem as alone. Before 10 o'clock in the morning, with the 10 o'clock now, you go on do in judgment. Or before 12 o'clock this afternoon, you go on do in judgment. Before 1 o'clock. No, I just tell time because on 10 o'clock, it will be 10 o'clock this morning or 12 o'clock afternoon or 1 o'clock afternoon.
Question just on the background of Fisher, you know, like being the chief prosecutor like the country with UK's Abubakar Darami, Paulo Conte, the list goes on. Samoa Kamara is being kind of like underbrined, na Fisher in court and all that thing. And the question is, can a leopard ever change its skin?
Kashi, if you throw water say per leopard, if you did grow back, na black and white. I don't tell you say, Kashi, Babu, no they ever born monkey. Babu na babu they born. Monkey na monkey they born. You know, Kashi, if APC don't settle for less for so many times, if you settle for less, you get so many things that we know forever can you wait. APC participants will not say they are bigger than what they are going through. They have the numbers, they have the people. They get people willing. Ibrahim Cashbox, where they say plus power, they work on for these 4 years. They don't do for like APC even win any kind of case. Consistently, we point out in that we are not lawyers by profession, but with the talk in there, we be selecting a law. They learn and then don't plan of the law. We then study. We are not lawyers, so they come here. Even the court to constitution, what they give you rights for A, B, C, and D. You know what they say? Don't work in the parliament. They come. Everyone of you they can't talk about the financial system. African president, Cashbox, the APC party, now the only opposition party where I see they lock it and end up in other political party. At this time, we got raised some free for talk. Not to the number they really help them defend pass out and affect them. You know the actions are deliberate. The first judgment official will see it to tell them, say, I challenge them, I go Supreme Court. Or I appeal this judgment here. This judgment not for me because we went to court because of selection. Now, in consultation, now we'll not selection or the consultation or now the judge go impose, not to select again because selection better self. He go impose a chairman. He not talk say, okay, this matter will not settle on a form to internal committee will go elect to my chairman. He go impose a chairman. He give him a power. We be say, now one grace have been go to put that power. cash box for over 6 months. As in Pastor Okano platform begin to say, no, after Peter don't do that. We say a lie. Look how they today. Look how they today. Una yeri that leak do we come out with the person talk saying that fish and then the self Peter content or let do all what they do. Well, we come for judgment this morning now. We wait for that this morning. If you not postpone the judgment because until we pull this will do now, you go say okay, you don't adjourn the matter for so term. But you adjourn now, you know adjourn now, like APC party ready for take political action because the only thing for save the party, for save the country now political action. Political action. We all options fail. Then we look for another choice. But for today, the APC party then gets responsibility for stand up and save the nation, Ibrahim.
Absolutely. Kashi, Rob Mott Small Lomo, and then People's Power. You said Rob Mott Small, they will bring in Brother Wari, say let's take the floor for we. Brother Wari said, yeah, be here with we. Because you're supposed to give the floor, like that.
Well, Ibrahim, like within, just with comrade the talk. So, like, I'm just worried, with the situation with APC Day. Like what comrade mentioned about the leaked audio. If we were to believe or to go by what was said in that particular audio, then it is worrying. And to be honest, it's not a surprise to us because we've always been saying that, as a Peter content and that jet man picking that area, or that man picking that area where nobody don't get my touch. It go trick una, it go fit una, but nobody don't get my touch up. Ibrahim, this whole thing, like now we country, look at the judiciary. Again, comrade mentioned like everything, or you said it earlier, all case where kind of like they entangled the APC, it's been given to Fisher. Is this the reason why, even when this man is not qualified to hold such position, the position was given to him? Is this the reason why? Because it feels the last government not geared the position where he wants, and now they don't face and come gear the position. Imagine come and make a point earlier in the background. A guy who lost case, them treason case, when the chief prosecutor where surely don't advise the president and advise the state, advise the attorney general, or work together with together with the attorney general, lost the case. In other words, like experience not good enough for making lost the case, but yet still it was promoted to a judge. Is this the reason why this guy, and he get the effrontery for an injunction, say even social media not for talk about the case? Can you imagine? The chick, because we don't feel say on the prime people in that country, so even social media back when I feel say on about they threaten the APC back. I'm not surprised because this guy stood in his court saying, they cost him about play like what he said inside a court. He said because of that, like in the past ruling, and kind of like straight away that has skewed his objectivity. But yet still, they beg him. APC lawyers, they beg him for past ruling back. It's like, seriously, sometimes you look back and say, what is going on with Salon? What is going on with professionals there? You have lawyers them. We're ought to know more than you and I. They sit down there, they beg this judge, where obviously don't show some sentiment. It don't let emotion go above in professionalism.
Absolutely.
Yet still they begged him for pass a ruling about something where it don't show like signs say this I can't destroy you now. Ibrahim, is this not? Is Salon realistically, Ibrahim, brother, what we say, come with People's Power? I honestly think Salon that a failed state where we don't see economically we don't fail big time, woefully. Imagine like a country, like a currency they go down like that was how they go down now at top. But yet still, people have ways for defending stupidity. They go even later we say, imagine a country where they say we depend on import. We are Guinea, we depend on import. Now that's not the excuse. But yet still in the talk say Guinea where they exchange get cheaper, where they able to go buy things them cheaply, they say Guinea cost of living I pass with you. Guinea, we don't believe everything, Ibrahim. Everything Salon people and they fall for them. If today, Peter Conte were to kind of like change in tongue, they fool them, make like I say, I work with them, I guarantee you that they begin dance more and back activate. This is the pattern.
Oh yes.
You know how they politicians and all don't manage for kill with people and senses them. God only knows. Whether or not from my bottle they lock them, I do not know.
You know,
to you, Ibrahim.
Kashi, that's a very good point. If we see anybody gladly behind for Peter Conte or then Kaburu them, the rebel them, we overthrow the executive. We watch you now. We're going to know if we're a big fool for continue for the make cajole. People's power. We can't bring it, but people's power, road more small. This ruling here with Fisher, they can't release.
You look sound funny. I don't know. You clear to you side, but you look sound funny on your side. I don't know if it's me.
Yeah, it sounds so funny. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I go sound clear on my own side because until I record with the device. Okay. Yes, I pass near one base right now when I ain't gonna distort the network, but it's okay. I'll recommend it just now. But I get to know very clearly everything. The sound is perfect as long as you hear me small. No, so you hear me, no, so.
Yeah, I'll get you. So please go ahead.
Okay, people, so go ahead. People, so Robert Small Pan Fisher in ruling way get for release.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. You know, Ibrahim, Adrian Fisher don't hold this APC party. He don't hold out for the past 3 years. The APC party, every activity where the APC party want for do, the party want for go get a constitution, the party want for do the lower level elections, then the party want for make sure say everybody way for they in a leadership. But this one great Adrian Fisher, this one great judge, they hold on to the APC, let them not go about them activities them. This one great judge, they hold on. But this is clear. Ibrahim communicates and Cashbox. Today, Adrian Fisher, they come back now the court, they call all the relevant authorities, then the ITGC, make them come before him now the court. But before now, Ibrahim, this same ITGC, the lawyer waiting at the ITGC, a right to Adrian Fisher, tell Adrian Fisher say, the chairman where you impose, if they go contrary to what you they do, if they do what they call the court, they do the court, whatever they call them, the court injunction, the court ruling, the contempt of court. Sorry, thank you very much, Kajbo. The contempt of court. If they do contempt of court, you go imagine Ibrahim from the time when they don't care what this thing before Adrian Fisher. 1 month and 2 weeks now. 1 month and 2 weeks. This man not able to tell and Peter Conte say you right or you not right, or neither for tell the other part them Abu Kago they say Abu Kago na right or na not right. This man she done 1 month and 2 weeks. He not tell nobody nothing. And where Peter Conte they go up and down at the country, they misbehave, they walk up and the PPX meeting step, they do everything where he want to do, and where Peter Conte not care in what to do. Who na the causa? Na the court, na the judiciary. Who na the causa? Na Babatunde Edwards. And one thing where I want to tell some people alone, I know this Babatunde Edwards, Ibrahim communicator and Catbox. This Babatunde Edwards who na Siso. This man, now the madness when the NPRC, when the AFRC fall, the fall of the AFRC. Now one party man in this way, they all this Babatunde Edwards, they all are, they say in a collaborator. They all are doing that same day when the AFRC fall. They all Babatunde Edwards, they say a collaborator. They strip her naked, they beat her, they put her inside prison. This Babatunde Edwards went today in the Chief Justice. You know they reflect, about all the things there. You know they think say that the judiciary, one of the main cause of the war, that the judiciary. And this same Babatunde Edwards, the war be better one. The war better one. Ibrahim come the and Catboat. When they go point them, they say in a they own them, they beat them, they tip and they kept them go put her inside prison. Now this Babatunde Edwards today, now ain't no kind of opportunity for one get a better judiciary, for Lord get a judiciary where everybody go rely on. Lord get a judiciary where everybody will not say, if I go to that court today, I will go get justice. Now today, look this judiciary. Look how the judiciary did today, Ibrahim. A whole political party, big political party. The political party will make the all they read law so today. This political party now make we get the law school. The one the way they read medicine today. This political party now make we get medical school. This political party now make we get IPAM. This political party now make we get all the teachers college in our country. Now this political party today, the court the muscle. Now the court the muscle that they use Adrian Fisher against the APC party. if anything get for partner this country, the judiciary get for responsible, NEC get for responsible, the police get for responsible. And these are the institutions that way for uphold democracy. Now the same institution that this where they connive with the president and the judiciary for make them they single-handedly they manhandle the APC party. They manhandle the APC party. So today the official can't give the judgment, but this judgment today we go wait and see. Lord see the angle where the official they come out. And I want to tell people say this today will be the last day where Adrian Fisher will call the APC in a court. Over to you, Ibrahim.
Thank you, People's Power. You know, my brother, Brother Warise, we don't lay the foundation for you, my brother. Come on in. Talk to me, Brother Warise.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you, Cashbox. Thank you, Comrade Koita. And thank you, People's Power. I have to say kudos to now. And before I start for say what I have to say, like I say to my wife, to his sister, to his mama, a very happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I think say like where me the fellow guys and all say this particular lady award some special celebration. You know, award so many things then because not all women they allow a man for the gap every 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, we study America, they study how the woman then get right fire. So tell them for we send this message to them for we say we praise them and in our the best one among all the women that we don't study. Trust me, I want to happy birthday to them.
Thank you. Thank you.
My brothers, I want to start for say have faith in God. Have faith in God. Wonderful things would happen to you if you have faith in God.
Amen.
This statement, I learned from 1996, where James Jonah, who will be the travel commander of the army, the arm, who will be the travel commander, then this the whole struggle, wait him up and sing this song, have faith in God. As a Muslim, the foundation of we believe that one day, anything where you meet you're a Muslim, if you say, I give them to Allah, I give them to God. So, what thing they happen at Sierra Leone, trust me, now one thing way, now something way, they not new to we. The only dynamic way it take, now because the court don't show themselves now, say, we this trouble, the next trouble where they come, now Sierra Leone, now we they bring and come. You understand? Right. The court today will bring the war, we encourage the 11-year war, they may they hide. But this court today, then they show them to the people of Sierra Leone. Say we now we get for bring the next war. We think do because they're not like Sierra Leone. The Adrian Fisher, the Babatunde Edwards, the people that were in charge, they're not like Sierra Leone. Now few of them, when are the judges? Like this guy, quite a remember, we go decide, go pass judgment on this guy in case. This APC man na Potloko, Mr. Sise. We go pass judgment on Kemosise in case.
Yeah, Kemosise, magistrate, Aladi Kemosise.
What thing happen? That man, the way he passed that judgment, say no, the man not get any problem under this particular law, na bring him, then suspend him. See, now then kind people and they we want for the scene, now then kind people and they want for getting our institutions. Them. We don't care. What in the repercussion go bring? What in important for them? That is truth. And Koita, you mentioned something that was very, very important. Where I think say a lot of women be sabi mean that now at that land say this Fisher not to see no more. You don't play hand and you don't play bad politics within the court system. So I'm not wrong. You know, even though I'm not sabi this you are sabi today, I'm not wrong for call this judge a rogue judge. Always when they refer to them, I they call him a rogue judge because the decision the way they don't make, no lawyer, no judge not in a scenario we will use their decision and they for make reference in the future. Because they go afraid, because they not get merit. Then judgment that they not get merit. Waiting that you know we go back to we God. And for that Fisher, Babatunde, and all of these guys, and Ibrahim, People's Power, I like that particular tune we bring come for we. That reminder we bring come for we of Justice Edwards, because if you suffer that kind of thing, na Sierra Leone, you suffer that kind of humiliation at Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
You know, one possible way to advise other young lawyers and now, other young judges say, no, we keep this country, but we begin them, we get for cap, what do? Because we don't suffer a lot. We don't want to see going forward, people suffer anymore. The fact that Ibrahim Cashbox, the People's Power Equator, the fact that Sierra Leone, after Fisher don't make judgment, Sierra Leone will prevail. Sierra Leone will prevail. We don't prevail. We don't show to win a resilient nation over the time, over the years. Don't forget, the one-party system, we want to take the country down. We survive them as a country. We survive them. Don't forget, Julius Maada Bio Strasser, then count an interregnum, where Strasser or we Maada Bio overthrow in company and decide for do what he feel for do. We still go, we overcome them. We get elections. We get 11-year war. The people of Sierra Leone, we triumph, we overcome them. What will happen? Ebola come. Among 7 million people, Ebola way, always say, it's so deadly. Look at COVID. Look at COVID. What did COVID do in the Western countries? Ebola, with all in deadliness, just 7 million people be able for overcome them. What will happen at the end of the day? We triumph as Sierra Leoneans. So Fisher, tomorrow or today, what we believe say in judgment of him, now one will change Sierra Leone for good or will change Sierra Leone for worse. Me, I not get confidence in judgment. Say they will go rule for the masses of the APC. I not get confidence. If you do them, it will be a surprise to me, honestly. But I not get any confidence.
It's not just for the masses of APC, for the masses of the country, because everything really affects APC delegate today has serious ramification to the entire country.
Of course, because APC are the main opposition party in Sierra Leone. So that make us say in judgment will change history. In judgment on that case, for me, it's a simple case. It's a very, very simple case. Because if you don't make that judgment, don't forget about the Pugu, they disband other people left from the party. You don't forget about that. Because you don't make a case, you say 21 men, then you say everything will be based on the majority. Everything will be based on majority rule. So you simply say, una go sort out yourself, because Fisher no say, then two groups they are, they don't ever agree on one thing. When near you the country will go to state house, I don't agree say, oh no, okay, Koita, you take a distance. Now, so what thing civilized people then do, what thing they say, let we go into votes, let we go do what they call democracy. Now we go to competition for ensure say, what bring ballot box, who that the majority people can vote for, now in they go, now the state house. So what did happen in that case there? We don't need forget anymore. Because the majority don't decide. So Fisher will say, then to never meet until then use simple majority for votes. So if you don't make any judgment, now the court, now this particular case, will against the majority of civilians, when they against the majority of the people of APC, that is as good as saying, I don't want to let the APC participate in the next election. Wait for me, I think say that they will change the course of history. Wait for me, I think say that they will change the course of democracy for life. Hey, I got to work for Fisher. I get message for him. Sierra Leone will triumph after engagement tomorrow. And I say to Fisher, what I also say to Fisher, that reconciliation no go save him. Because we watch the next person will be president of Sierra Leone after Maada Bio, they don't go tell you anything about reconciliation that's not accountability. Everybody will the account of putting up in the last 4 years. Then we go reconcile. But if we not get accountability, trust me, the people that will come, they will do all of it here when they do again. Don't forget, gentlemen, when Bishop Compa, when they make the recommendation with the team, now the TRC. I think say Ibrahim mentioned people have mentioned that one. When it made recommendation, one part the thing that would take out. Now the role where the court play for the 11-year-old war. The role where the court play. So today, it's very, very court. So that same court, when they lead and plant the seed for the next war in Sierra Leone, the world they watch, the international community they watch, ECOWAS they watch, the AU they watch, and we said with the watch and we record this history. Because we begin and get for come, we get for explain this thing to them. Say at a particular time, now certain people that are be responsible for this particular war what they happen. In 1991, 1991, yes, 1991, the people already responsible partly they're still at the court. But this time, the one they were responsible only at the courts, Babatunde, Fisher, and the other rogue judges within the system. So, for me, I have to stop somewhere and tell them, say, we don't watch them. Ibrahim Cashbox, what I have for end with, for encourage the people of Sierra Leone. We don't go register, we don't take the time and register in mass. We don't register in good number. I have to tell them, say, the exhibition where my process outside and they go display, when I name self, let go watch for your name, the exhibition will come. If they come on the 24th, if they start on the 24th, if they end on the 28th. Quota, Ibrahim, all will help me beg the people of Sierra Leone.
Absolutely.
There's a plan, and I don't wait until last day. I don't want to let them wait until last day. I beg the people of Sierra Leone. First day, second day, when I go for go verify, when I name them, because what you do, if you not go for go verify, say you name day, trust me, you don't get for vote on election day. Because me and when I know say NEC don't delete over 250,000 names from the voter register. Where they want for ensure say, then keep the people in the out, they not get chance for votes. But if they not say people that never come out for go verify the name, if they see them, verify the name. Trust me, Ibrahim, trust me, Quetta, trust me, Cashbox, they go afraid, they will keep their name then because they go free because they don't want that chaos. People hold their sleep and people that say they don't see their name, go get serious problem. So that means they say, for point make the plan, for point this plan. When I help me take them, first day, second day, the latest, make them go and ensure say, then verify their name there. If they say your name not there, if you go to paper, they say your name not there, not let you sleep to nobody. If they say your name not there, not let that registration slip with you, not left out to nobody, so that we will be able together as Iranians for point neck that the plan will not put in place. I have a stop so far, and I have a say kudos to her, trust me.
That's how I say.
Yes, sir.
Why you say?
Yes,
that guys then the ECSL Mohamed Kanao Kone is still getting names then they. Not that he don't throw them, not that he don't go even the Nabome, not that he don't delete them finally from the voters registration. Their names then they say, but the fake file, they don't open file. When they keep the first file, let them hear the reaction. Let them hear the reaction of the political parties. Let them hear the reaction of people. Not that they don't delete them, but they get them. Because
I know.
People they're not showing no evidence when they show say people have they register twice. People have registered more than 2 times. They're not showing no evidence. How you can't delete person? He say this person here he registered 2 times when you not bring the evidence before him. Matter of fact, Mr. Wari say you don't day around elections. You don't say where you day around elections business. Anybody will go register 2 times per any elections. Now crime you don't commit electoral crime. You will register the person. You will go register. When I don't commit crime, how you go pull people a day? Yes, sir.
People's power. You don't hit the nail right by the head. People's power.
Yeah,
the software we NEC begin for use since 2007. The software we NEC begin for use. Now one who say when you go double register, center they will say double register, and then they pick them up say you don't double register.
Right on.
You don't hit the nail right there. So if the system encourage 250,000 and more names for double register, it's a lie. What you can give me so? It's not the figures. It's not the figures. It's not what you pull out the head.
But you say, what do you mean they say? Yeah. No, to the people. They don't do to them for. We see them do election, do the registration term. The brother, the members of parliament, the leader of the opposition, and they protect this. Let me tell you something. The press list which Eric writes is fine, but to me, that press list for good instruction, see, like neck come. But let me tell you something again. This same neck, they make registration, they just pull 80%. They say that they lock them out. We call exactly. We say the other number, the 80% from how would I get up? How would I get 80%? We are not break it down. Election started a process. You know that the day of polling, the last part of rigging, they don't know rigging itself. Rigging a continuous process of any election, any country.
Oh yes, of course.
Now,
of course.
How much register that center? Because of break by sense, each center they follow see, yeah, na 300 players and 400 players because then they make that is center, then they make the stand where they move. But we said this thing, nobody say anything. People keep quiet. We not say exam as the consistently of the decision come. Consistently they need 2 days now. So if you see like go see don't put on people or more of a million people, they will win election by 9,000 votes. Now except win election by 9,000.
Yes, of course.
Who said them put like private sati? The push on them.
So like I say, people's power hits the nail right on the head. The software we then get, according to what they say, according to what they tell we, where you duplicate, where you double register, the system they pick you. And all I make a blast for people like Ahmed to say, where they go, where they come, now excuse they give for net. Where they go, where they come, now excuse they give for net. You know they tell we what you want as a party they do, what you want to challenge. What you they do? That
has been that nature long ago. The same excuse, the same excuse for government say government they bulldoze. What you for do now? Imagine. People for them, you know, because this me I say I employ this particular thing, cabal of criminals don't come together for can kill people of Syria for damage to democracy. Let me tell you something. Like when they talk about the judiciary, when we look at the justice report, then mean that specifically with the police. But now we don't get the PPRC, we don't get the NEC, we don't get the House of Parliament. Even the House of Parliament, the most dangerous alone, a pass the judiciary by the police. Because every law we don't cut Parliament alone, the Parliament pass in 1965 we. The parliament pass up. We don't see them there about for passing law with the key. People like just go lean about like without warrants. And they go even this country, London, America, we said without warrants. They need to take your property without warrants. Yeah, we they go pass law, we they give the power without warrants. So now when I say this parliament and the opposition leader, you know what they say? They're not going for search them. They're not going for hold them. They're not for hold them. They're not going for lock them and send because them free in the family. So every bad law, then they pass up for the mass season. Every bad law when they make August 10 now, they know nobody by the family, nobody by the family not die. They keep quiet. So we get for make like only understand say then criminals who don't get that for campus saloon, then life they get for left inside is all in the dick so because people don't spend long ago. Now poor man and they cut their hand, now poor man and they hand they lose and they born. Now poor man picking and they read. You know, look what's happening. People also no see these people are not criminals, you know, they don't kind of name of democracy for can't oil the country. In the name of democracy, how come bring it up about number that we the parliament that knows the responsibility? What's here put it 6-2? They get power for do anything. What's they know we will come? They will say don't call the next commissioner. You know it's a disgrace for that MP the country to call like nobody. I will call it the me what about you? You say the candidate. Go on the candidate.
Before I go, because these guys they don't compromise to a level that people within our government not get respect for their game. They don't compromise with that. People are within a government, within an executive. Not get respect for the game. They take away the Jerry Coco and these guys within a parliament. They don't compromise to that level. So now their voice not get meaning anymore. Imagine
what's happening? They don't know for compromise. They don't know for compromise. Means they compromise. I tell you come they come. They don't know for compromise. Now God, what's happening? I got problem because now God the for salon. Now God the for salon. If not take away there, now God the for salon.
At the end of the day, before I go, my brothers, before I go, make us say this. Sierra Leone after Fisher in judgment tomorrow, good or bad, let him know say Sierra Leone is going to triumph.
After the judgment, after Fisher in judgment today, after that judgment today,
in few hours.
Yes,
few hours from now.
Oh, okay, yes, exactly. Few hours from now.
It might be tomorrow. It might be next week because sometimes it will go see some other adjourn. The last day they make it adjourn. So it might be say it not even go judgment for all the party to ransom, or it might be coming. What me no more Fisher. I don't expect say it will do some people and honest. Oh no. Sometimes you can save him like. But for me, Sabi Fisher, for me, born an office is like you go do good thing. Let go prove you wrong now. Say what you the talk na lie.
You know, comrade, brother, what you say? People's power. Yes, sir.
I get for left now. Yeah, the big. I mean, that
okay.
Finish what I did and then I go.
Got you.
Thank you very much. Guys.
Got you, my brother. It's too early. Go drink some coffee first. Okay. All right, my brother. You know, comrade Kashi, people's power. Something very important for points now. Fisher is ruling again. A lot of us not even care about what Fisher get for go rule. You know what you do, comrade Koita, people's power and Kashi? Because the rules don't mature for APC November 1. The party for going to lower level elections now. So what's in Fisher get for go rule? They go rule for say no lower level elections for the APC party. The ITGC go to court because they say contempt against Alfred Peter Conte and the charge and go file. So if anything, Fisher for just go file Alfred Peter Conte guilty or not guilty of the contempt of the ruling way. But as far as we know,
it's really 23rd. You don't take 23 days from when they don't pass this thing. They say 60 days. Now 30 days they can also.
Thank you. So, if anything,
and they say after 60 days, they're not going to do lower level election.
Thank you, comrade.
Then one day when they work so in court to Fisher and the court, they want to let this thing left so that two time they say, okay, let them just do no more. Now let them lie. You can smoke Ibrahim. Now let them lie. Now the tactics and this, let them do no more. This one. They go like say like we take 5 put them in now let them lie. That and they lie till they lie. Let me tell you something, Kashi. APC game for participating in election, they like it or not. The thing is, then the one they want let the thing catch you, so they was okay because you know they let them go. Nobody need to go. That jump like the decline where they were inside will come out of dirty. Now that pattern they play, we look at this. I'm not saying there's no way you can make election without APC or SPLS alone. That there's no way.
Absolutely.
But they want hold now so that 2 times they say, okay, what's happening now? No get chance. Then they let no more go. And then no, the line. APC no they select. APC will not select na election. Anyhow na do with they choose. They choose an executive who go elect people there for represent we. We know the past election. Now court we say we do to not legal. Only way I no agree. We say election consultation nothing. So now the same court no say no select. They are going. They will leave. Then not to them. Papa get the party. Not to them. Papa get the symbol. Nobody people come to that symbol. Then they go. They always qualify for the party. We will find the symbol. We will find it. They go. Nobody people call the symbol. Papa counter. Now they lie. This is the tactics.
My hopes may hope for Salone. Not of us. Well, for I get very high hopes for Salone, but the hope for say like APC, Fisher. Get for pass ruling in their favor today, where I say in their favor, for fix the party, for make it come together. It's very, very low, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
And I think, you know, when you look at, like now in the top say, oh, Fisher, what did they do? The only thing right now that the TIA, the TIMEC, TII, EMC, that are supposed to kind of like do their work now and all that thing. Ibrahim, you get for no one thing. When you get man picking the area, when you get man picking that area, the rules are there, but trust me, there would always be room for that gentleman in picking against special rules.
Absolutely.
This is the danger with how, you know, for the day where Fisher passed this ruling, we tell APC people and say, if we don't accept this ruling, Alfred Peter Conte get for be the gentleman picking that area. There is no way. Anything where it do a good in a papa in young. Nothing no day. Fish like this gentleman picking is spoiled. Nothing no day where it do wrong. Nothing. And I tell you, Ibrahim, even though where it is a clear contempt of court, clear one with waiting this guy don't they do. But again, with all when they talk say it is clear, it is clear. The guy when the lawyer within the 21-man committee, Alpha Wet, waiting he don't do over this like this month and all that thing. People will say as you don't write letter to people them for tell people them they don't advise Alfred Peter Conte because if you don't do Ibrahim, then it means either Alphabet no understand a work because of a 20-year experience. Because if he gets it wrong, this is clear. What in Alfred Peter Conte do? If Alphabet actually advise Alfred Peter Conte or tell Alfred Peter Conte say it flouts the rules then clearly it is contempt of court, and Alfred Peter Conte should pay the price. If Alphabet clearly tell, and these are some of the things that we get for make Fisher kind of like make like a pronounce where he did in court. It can kind of like tell we if Alphabet actually kind of like guide Peter Conte. If Alphabet not guide Peter, because if Alphabet gets them wrong, if Fisher not pass any proper ruling against Peter Conte, then it means Alphabet not actually do a job properly as the lawyer within the 21-man committee. And whether it gets it wrong, he interprets it wrong or rightly, if it gets it interpreted wrong, that's not an excuse. Because in your role within the 21-man committee, if it's supposed to be liaison with Fisher, in other words, if Phil say like Peter Conte not to be whatever, only ruling them, only decisions them, or it tell when they tell Alfred Peter Conte should be based on waiting the discussion where Ian Fisher be the get, because in the lawyer is supposed to speak with Fisher on a regular basis if anything kind of like confusing. And if we be able to advise Alfred Peter Conte appropriately. So if Alphabet actually do a job properly, Alfred Peter Conte don't get no leg for stand today in Fisher ruling. You know, Ibrahim, this thing is very, very deep. Again, for me, now the Fisher either get for expose himself or Alphabet expose himself that he's not capable, because Alphabet supposed for them constantly liaise with Fisher for make sure say he give the right advice within the 21-man committee. And if Alphabet actually advise Alfred Peter Conte correctly, Alfred Peter Conte don't get legs again for stand. Alfred Peter Conte should be kind of like charged or detained or whatever the law is for contempt of court.
Absolutely. And that is the point we're making.
Know, that money man picking, the money man picking where you talk about Nayasu, Kashi, how they would detain that money man picking? Because the money man picking, which he talk now, AYP, how the ruling therefore happen, now so the ruling happen.
Well,
the lawyer
the instability they kind of like they come up so small as alone. Because what they want, and just like what you say, this thing will result to something else that I continue. And Fisher would be responsible.
You know, very critical points they would make so communicator Cashbox and People's Power. It goes back to what you would expect the ruling from Fisher in the next few hours, Salon people. Now, simple ruling. Alfred Peter Conte, is he guilty of contempt or not? Now, the only case that we're going to cut contempt of the ruling. So the APC party say this matter they follow the instruction of the judge. Now the case that we're going to cut. So if we're going to cut, we go say the case okay gonna contempt. This matter they follow, you know, they abide by the ruling of the judge. The judge just for go rule say yes, this man is guilty or is not guilty of the contempt where they charge him off, and then he move forward.
It goes. Sorry for interrupting. It goes back to the point where I just make Naya. For make Alfred Peter Conte guilty of contempt of court, Alphabet get big role for play, big role for play, because Alphabet. A advice where the key, Alpha Peter Conte can play the dumb man game, like say, oh, I don't be too understand. But if Alpha Wet me don't they advise them all this while, when this behind the scene now, then we can know. If Alpha Wet me don't they advise them behind the scene and say what you're doing is wrong, and then abide to waiting Alpha Wet tell them, then obviously it is a clear contempt of court. And if the Fisher do not act on that basis, then it means Fisher they breed some business that are going to get. And then if Fisher come now and say we say Alpha Wet not advise Alfred Peter Conte, then it means there is a problem with Alpha Wet.
Absolutely. So I see you build up where you build up, because do we have documentary evidence of Alpha Wet advising Alfred Peter Kontekashi? How many letters do we
I've
have?
not seen one.
How much
I've
we
not
get?
seen one.
But
maybe it'll be out there. Maybe people's power will tell me whether you don't see one.
Thank
because
you.
Apparently somebody tell me say it be right to have.
Okay.
But I do not know.
So in that event, let's assume saying all right. That means Alpha Wet, first of all, done the religion duty as a lawyer within the ITGC. So he's just as guilty. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ibrahim, Communicator and Cashbox. I think say before Adrian Fisher, they go sit down at the court matter. Adrian Fisher meets with the Chief Justice. Adrian Fisher meets with the Chief Justice just after he come on at the United States of America. Adrian Fisher meets with the Chief Justice when Babatunde Edwards. So Famulem for long and no say Adrian Fisher don't meet with the Chief Justice before they go sit down na the seat. Before they go sit down at the matter between Alfred Peter Conte and that of the ITGC. So let people know, let family know. Ibrahim, over to you, my brother. Continue.
Thank you. That's the point with the guy for established Naya Salon people. So we don't expect anything more or anything less from Fisher, other than the fact that Alfred Peter Conte is guilty of contempt. Salon people, contempt means a fitiai, where he disobey the instructions of the judge. So it means say fitiai Judge Fisher in ruling, even though in ruling was very unconstitutional, we not agree for that ruling day. But Alfred Peter Conte not listen to a ruling. So the case where they today so now, where Fisher in the next few hours, they can give in judgment and another verdict. Now either I find Alfred Peter Conte guilty of contempt or not. But we know say Usai APC Day, and I want to stress this point, very important. Usai APC Day right now, the TIMEC, lawyer Ibrahim Sori, then the chairman for the committee, we for organize the lower level elections them. So the transitional, independent, interim, electoral management committee. That body there, now mandated, now get the responsibility for take the APC into a lower level elections. So me Fisher, you're ruling why contempt, no contempt. So we not even matter, not even relevant, because I get for go do at this particular point here. So for make sure say a pass that judgment day and pass that ruling day. But some people I want to pay attention for understand say wait till we know now time make for the make preparation now. Lawyer Ibrahim Sori, I don't think say the injunction will be affect lawyer Ibrahim Sori. So get for try for bring lawyer Ibrahim Sori back. Like and tell we how far I don't go for plan this thing. Today, now the 23rd of November. So the ruling be not mature from November 1st. 23 days out of the 60 days will not get the same again. December 31.
Sorry, I want to believe that it affected Ibrahim Sori, because Ibrahim Sori only now the baton in the campus to have. If the baton not for done before then he can't get him, then obviously he will able kind of like it will wait until the baton can reach him.
No, Kashi, why I don't want?
Believe so.
Well, Kashi, this is my argument on that, right? Lawyer Ibrahim Sori not a deal with the court per se, it a deal with PPRC now, because Alfred Peter Conte, Honorable Abukabo, they be supposed to forgive and name them. So then 14 names were Honorable Abukabo forgive, Alfred Peter Conte will forgive 10. But the problem was Alfred Peter Conte not giving your 10 names to Lawyer Ibrahim Sori for comments. For like begin organize and come up with the date for the lower level elections.
So that's the point. So if Alfred Peter Conte not give, the ITGC right now gets an injunction, therefore based on Fisher in judgment this morning. Like how would the 25-man committee go be formed?
So that is the thing, and that is where the PPRC, as a lawyer, as a judge himself, we get the power for regulate political parties. Them before on give this guy and Ibrahim Sori for say you have the green light. If not 14 people here, go ahead with the 14. Sure. After all, why for wait for Alfred Peter Conte for getting 10 names? When for don't get the 14 people that will constitute the body, so that lawyer Ibrahim Sori before on go ahead for move, and that is why we ask for say lawyer Ibrahim Sori, who say you there now for organize the lower level elections for little bit of convention. Everybody get a role to play, but everybody they play this thing like for say we they wait for. No, the time make no get nothing to do with the injunction when we put on the ITGC. Don't forget that the people's power. The time make should have been moving on, because who say Alfred they say give we 10 them, you say no, we are moving on. What would I wait for you for? I go wait for you. Ibrahim, sorry, no, for wait for Alfred Peter Conte for 10 names. 14 names on there, therefore continue. Right. In
an ideal world.
Absolutely.
I think institutions are supposed to begin to function that way. So
absolutely.
When there are lapses, they expose you. Let me mark.
So that is the point we're trying to make now. But at the end of the day, we know say Fisher, if anything, the ruling Now for take the APC party into convention now. Now why you know not again. Take the party, the ruling we get forgive we. Now how the APC for organize the lower level elections for going to convention. So go pick with leaders them. APC people when I wake up, when I open up on our eyes. This message not long enough. We'll not be planned for it long. So Kashi, I don't get you back. Okay.
I know.
All right.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can end it, Ibrahim.
Cool,
I guess like the point, like it's just been, like we just repeat ourselves no more now, bro.
Yeah.
We repeat yourself, but at the same time, we get to remind people on the 24th of this November to the 28th of November. Let we ensure say let go to sleep them. Then guys are not testilo, then the testilo. They're not delete nobody in name. Let we go. Once you get that you sleep, that you sit so they give you. Go let you go do verification. Mohammed Kone, I will not tell you. Yesterday say the testilo. Then people in their names say, I know say you not to with them. You don't hope you one file where you don't put them inside one file for us. Let you put them there. Let you hear the reaction of people them. Let you hear the reaction of the social media. Now we don't tell you so go back and return their names and they back. Being that you not with the H you still get them in possession. Go and return them. If you don't tell me earlier say you say not possible. Let us register to them and you don't see that possibility today. Anybody will make the attempt to register to them now electoral crime. You don't commit electoral fraud. So them people and they always now 556,988 people where you are for pool. And then people in the 90% of them now the Western area who are in urban, the north and the northwest. Now they pull their names and they so go back and let you go fix their names and they because the people they don't make they don't already made up my mind for ensure say for unfit president's view. So now that say I know everybody have Ibrahim any elections now this country for pull people their names they don't register. What they happen in this history of saloon. If Marabio no say it don't work, he no say he don't do everything for the country. Now Bonya na the give. Let not tell Mohammed Kone for go pull people names them now the voters registration. And as I they tell you now this voters registration, they say they put people names them, this will bring another problem for Marabio. He not going for control that problem at all. You know we for control that problem. So long we all keep we list that is it say they give go defend now. Let you know say na so society they wait the time there for camp. There with the big una go on go do this verification. And this verification na part of the electoral process. Over to you, Ibrahim.
Thank you, People's Power. 250,000 people now in this neck boss they talk say in don't delete the name them. Now lie. Now the guy is in a testilo. 250,000 people, are you out of your mind? 250,000, over 250,000 citizens, which Section 31 of the Constitution protect.
In fact, that testilo they say at times when they thinking of switch view, they say he wants Tilo.
I tell you, it's crazy.
They want
Tilo.
Anybody name where delete they for delete Anybody name where delete name they for delete I'm not talking my name they for delete Thomas Sandy the name there for delete the name them. Anybody name where delete I'm not talking my mother the name for delete as well. Because we know say that the normal will get that mind there for go register twice. Because Salon people they go through a lot for let them go register Ibrahim. For let you register one great test Ibrahim, I be tell una say that my daughter will spend something like for a week for make you go through the registration.
I can imagine.
1 week now spend for no more. Like go through the registration. Now he will go back other side to go register to them. You go imagine Ibrahim. This is the first time voter. He spend 1 week for no more like register Ibrahim. He got all kind of documents, birth certificate. Admission notice, can go this, can go report card, a Bumbura Pishi report card from class 5 report card, Bumbura, all kind of money can replace me. You imagine Ibrahim, where I go put all the report card before the man I laugh. That's the one on one document, on ask for document them.
Right.
Class 5 report card, Bumbura, all where is it was.
Right.
You know, Ibrahim, you go imagine people and go through all that in the cash box.
Right.
They go tell people and say 256,988 people in a day. Now they don't pull at it. I beg you go return them people in the back. Go return them before we get angry with you.
And thank you. And Chenoba, APC leader in opposition. summon this guy to parliament. We want a public hearing where all the TV station, radio station, all the kind of parliament use section 86.2. It is a given. Section 86.2. If they don't listen to you, Abbas will not listen to you. You just stalemate the whole parliament. Nothing not go on. We see him. It happened. Ghana don't do it recently. You know what Ghana do him? Because they remember John Jerry Rawlings. What he do 1979, where he line up all the corrupt people in our government, did an execution, fire squad, kill them all. That's what you do in Ghana 1979. So now we like today inside Ghana, but all my position they take them because you never know who's there. Want somebody that the military, a pilot, a fighter pilot, or anybody we go grab. He say, you know what? Today I want to clean my country back. So that is what we tell you. We wanna pay attention to what's happening across the world. Sierra Leoneans them. We wanna watch Fisher. Fisher, now he want bring trouble our country. He is a mercenary. Now judge with a hire for can destroy APC party. But APC, una stand by. Are you guys going to appeal right now? Immediately, APC una for ready for appeal anything where Fisher say and that we go contrary to the improvement of the APC as a political party. Anything we put a stop. Una ready for appeal the process right now to the Supreme Court of the land because they get the power for interpreting the Constitution. Fisher ruling is unconstitutional in the first place from the get-go. With the left hand there, una go watch Fisher. Salon people them. We like we country. We want to protect we country. That is why we for speak up. Marabi yourself don't tell us. It's a social media. It's a like for talk. Salon people know they talk. Marabi you tell us. The video then there. It's a salon person know they talk. Una they sit out there. Where you reach man, push up and shove. Una talk. Una talk. Left for there. Bye bye.